So, let's move into the tag team divas, as we are already off track.
It's fine.
But that's okay. We're not that far off. So, I'm going to start with this one.
Go forth.
This is the match that I absolutely have no care about. The title's not on the line, which is what's important. Don't get me wrong. Yay, AJ's going to be at Wrestlemania, and I'm in love with AJ. She is super cute, and I want to watch her wrestle because she's all flippy and floppy. That being said, if AJ and Paige wins, what gets accomplished? If AJ and Paige loses, what gets accomplished? Every other match, there is a end result. The only other match you could say that there might not be an end result to is Rollins-Randy Orton. They have a match, and who cares which way wins, but there's nothing that gets resolved with this match. It was just a way to feature divas. I would have rathered it if they did something, four corners match or something, and then let Brie be one of the corners, and now you had two on one-on-one. Or however, but I don't think this match holds any importance to the event. So how do you feel about it?
I agree. Like, if you go back and past WrestleManias here recently, I think I looked it up earlier. In the past 6 years, the Divas title's been on the line twice. Like, last year you had that 6-man Vicky Guerrero Invitational, whatever.
Right.
It lasted like 5 minutes. I agree. There's not a lot of significance on this match. Lately, WWE's been doing this big chant, like, give divas a chance kind of thing, trying to promote them, trying to push them a little bit more, the whole division. And, you know, past month or two, the matches have lasted a little bit longer. Like, the matches actually go 5 minutes instead of 2 or 3 minutes. With that being said, I totally agree with you. The championship's not on the line. I don't think it's going to matter too much. I think it's more just a feature for the Divas, giving them a spot in WrestleMania. The only weird storyline thing, if I was booking this match, that I could see that would kind of save it would be, you know, they have their match, AJ Paige win, something comes up with Nikki with her ego and all that, like, oh, I'm still the champ, blah, 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 and then she puts the title on the line right there, and it's a one-on-one, but that's a reach, in my opinion, because then who's it going to be, AJ or Paige that fights them?
See, what needs to happen is they need to say whichever diva, AJ or Paige, gets the win, either becomes a champion or becomes another one contender. And now you have Paige and AJ kind of fighting each other to be the one to get the win. Right. That would have created something. A potential title change, a potential number one contender would have given the match a little something that would have made it matter. The only thing, in my opinion, that saves this match is the return of Beth Phoenix, the return of Karma, Barbarian's daughter coming over from TNA. One of those big monster beast crazy people come out and just decimates all four divas is the only thing that saves this match, in my opinion.
And that's a reach in itself.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
My prediction, it's going to be vanilla. I think I could see AJ Paige maybe squeaking out a win here. I have a hunch the Bellas are just going to win. Probably with something cheap, you know, something cheesy like holding the tights or legs on the rope, something like that. And then AJ and Paige afterwards, they lose from a cheap loss, and they'll start arguing with each other. Basically, I think it's just a setup for an AJ Paige feud. And
I hope
they go
wrong.
and then eventually get a title match with Nikki once they.
We've done AJ Paige in and out so many times. I hope that's not the case. But you're right. It's their top two. They know they're their top two divas. They have the Bellas to be on the billboards because they're pretty, and they have AJ and Paige to wrestle in the ring because they're great, and they know that.
Yeah.
So
this division's struggling. I think, as you mentioned earlier about the tag team, I didn't really elaborate on that, but this division's struggling. I know you said a few weeks ago you like the Divas now compared to 5-10 years ago. I don't. I haven't liked this division for a while, and I think, as you said, the Paige AJ, that's all they got. Like, you look at these girls like Summer Rae and Eva Marie. When I watch them wrestle, they're at like 25% speed. Like, it's embarrassing. So I agree with you. I think this match is kind of vanilla. I think it sets up for an AJ Page kind of feud. I agree that the only way it's going to get saved is something crazy happens, like a new, big name, big beast girl comes out and takes over. But like I said, I think this is just giving the Divas some airtime on Mania. I think that's all this one is.
I agree with you that Nikki and Brie probably win, but this match is as close to a coin flip to me as any match could be.
I agree.
Because once again, there is no difference either way. The story continues exactly the same no matter how you do it. So that being said, I almost want it to be, even or one number different. Like Bella's one gets you 3, AJ and Paige one gets you 4, or one gets you 2, one gets you 3, something like that. Or just both one gets you 3. I don't see it being really something that matters.
Why 1 to 3? I was thinking 1 gets you 1 on both.
Well, the reason I want to go 1 gets you 3, and this is my thought process here. If I go 1 gets you 1, and I'm asking these people to spend 500 marks betting, why bet on the match? If it's really... where's my Chris shirt? My Chris shirt is in the other room. I'm wearing my John Cena shirt right now. Keep calm and never give up. If a match is 1 gets you 1, then why bet on it? I have a better option betting here where it's a guaranteed win. If, let's say, another match is more of an obvious win, and that one's 1 gets you 1, then why put the money on this one that's a coin flip? To entice them to bet, and I'm going to jump forward to a future match that I think that a guy could theoretically be 1 gets you 1, John Cena. If I could put 500 marks on John Cena at 1 gets you 1, or 500 marks on one of the Bellas to win at 1 gets you 1. Well, obviously the John Cena's a better bet because it's more obvious that to me that's going to win. So by making it 1 gets you 3, it's like, sure, you could put yours on John Cena. I'm taking the gamble to get a little more.
Okay, that makes sense then. I would do 2 to 1 instead of 3 to 1 then, with that being said.
Okay, so we're gonna make the Bella, and we're gonna say them both 1 gets you 3, or you want to do 1 gets you 4?
I'm gonna do 2. 1 gets you 2 on both.
You want to go that low? That's the same as picking the Usos in the first match.
Yeah, but we had Cesaro and Kid 1 to 1, and I don't think they're that much more a lot coin flip wise.
All right,
3 seems high. 3 seems high.
All right, you're gonna say 1 gets you. See, I'm trying to look at it as the ones that the people are less likely to bet on. I want to give them an incentive to bet on it. So having that higher number is like, wow, this is a better payout.
How about 1 to 3 on the AJ Page, and then 1 to 2 on the Bellas? Because I think the Bellas are a side favorite.
That's fine. That's what I was saying. 1 gets you 3 and 1 gets you 4, or 1 gets you 2, 1 gets you 3. I'm good with that. So we're gonna go 1 gets you 3 on Paige Paige AJ, and 1 gets you. Did I put my bet in? Oh, I did put my bet in. And 1 gets you 2 on the Bellas. Okay, so, and we're only 3 minutes over. We're about to start talking the Andre the Giant match. I'm going to put my bet in, guys, for this one. Spec, has Chris shirt, but does Chris have a Spec shirt? No, Chris doesn't have a Spec shirt, but that's because, well, Spec does have a shirt, but I have a Chris shirt because it was a limited edition. I had to get it at that time. He can always go get a Spec shirt. That's... it's already on a Google Doc.
So what are you betting on this?
Hold on. I'm gonna give the Google Doc to Murda. I can't give the Google Doc to Murda because I can't bring up Skype because of you.
I'll send it to him.
Okay, you take care of that because I don't know how to do it. Send him the Google Doc and it's the WrestleMania list. So here it is. All right, guys. There's no spucks involved. I'll go over the betting structure again as soon as I'm done with my bet. On bet number 2, Spec is going to go AJ Page. I'm going to take the gamble for the extra little bit. And I'm going to go I'm going to put 20 on AJ and Paige. Oh, shoot. No space. There we go.
I'm going to go with the bells on this one.
All right, so now we're starting to see you and me turn in different directions. We'll see how our money will differ when it's all said and done.